Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Stanford's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them,
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Stanford. It was a foot race, and he won it. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Mike Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Running with purpose. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and have.
And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Ball carrier wrapped up. Brought down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. A short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's got it now inside the 10. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st, he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. It's started on the next drive. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Receiver in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Punt team ready to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
The Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Wolf. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Wolf. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Wolf. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore making an impact play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Here's the second down play.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half.
Owen is picked off. He went up high to grab that football. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, USC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And the extra point was up and good. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that
the freshman's able to get home with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Trojans. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks through the PAT. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. The Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
drop back here on third down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. The Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wolf. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Stanford getting set with a first and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Stanford has moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.